This was one of the themes I noticed last night was how great CP was defensively. So watch him here. So AD sets the screen, boom. He's right there. He's right there with D'Lo still. Okay, he's trailing. Now Loon over helps a little bit much, a little bit, and then see Clay does a good job helping, and then recovers on Rui. But you see Loon right here gets back, gets a contest, and it's a miss. But ideally, we'd want Loon to not overhelp as much, right? Because that was a little bit much. But I think it was overall a good job in terms of like positional, understanding the schemes and understanding the X's and O's of where to be. So I think we did a good job there. Now watch this. You saw it right there. Here, if I go to that, okay, I can go back 5 seconds. All right, that's good. So you see Steph gets it. Now you see right here the way they set this play up. Watch this. See, Steph brings it up. They were running this set in practice. So in scrimmages, they were running this exact thing. So see, Steph brings it up, bounce pass to CP. Now watch CP. See, Steph sets the screen. Watch Steph right there. You see how he sets the screen? So he separates Vando. He's separating Vando from CP. Now watch Gabe Vincent. He's like, okay, do I stick to Steph? Do I stick to CP? And then watch Looney, top of the key. So you see there's a bunch of things going on here. So Steph sets the screen. Now see if Vando gets caught. You see how Vando gets caught? Now watch Gabe Vincent. Gabe is like, see, this causes some misdirection here. Now Loon's over here. He's trying to set a secondary screen. And watch AD. You see how AD's dropped? So there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Now, Chris Paul gets some separation, right? He gets some separation. Now look at Vando, look at Gabe Vincent. This is all because of Steph's screen action. Yeah. So Sun God makes a comment. He says, key thing. Look at how far in drop AD is prior to Loon screening. Yeah, let's go back. So watch AD right here. Right there. Prior to Loon screening. Loon's about to set the screen. Boom. Look how far AD is in the paint. Now you see Clay has gravity, right? Because D'Lo's not playing off him. You see Wiggins on the baseline. You see how Wiggins cutting? Wiggins is cutting. You got to account for that. So look at Rui. They create this misdirection. Now you got Vando and Gabe Vincent kind of caught up here, and you got Steph open on this left wing. Now watch that. CP kicks out to Clay. Now, is this a good shot, chat? Yes or no? I don't think it's a bad shot. I don't know if it's a good shot.
It's a catch and shoot over a shorter guy, so it's a good shot. Plus, it's Clay, right? So he can make the shots. Look at it. It's not like it's not forced or anything. Because if you go a little bit back, D'Lo was not close to him. Like you see that he wasn't close enough. You see, so that's a good shot. He just missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Now D'Lo gets the board, brings it up. Now watch this. Boom. Vando sets the screen, slips. He immediately slips. Now watch Wiggins. See, Wiggins and Clay here. You see how they get caught up? So boom. Wiggins does the great job right here. You see how Wiggins does? Wiggins does a great job. So watch this. So D'Lo, boom. Vando sets a brush screen, and he dives. Now watch, see how Vando dives? You see that right there? Now watch Wiggins. Wiggins just commits. So Clay switches out. Clay doesn't do a good job of communicating. Clay should have communicated this. But Wiggins does a good job, and he recovers back to Vando. So boom, recovers to Vando. Now they switch that. So now you got to AD. AD's open, right? By the way, shout out to Clay right here. Let me go back. Watch Clay on this deflection. Clay deflects this. That's good activity right there. Let's notice that. Now, AD has the ball. They're posting up Steph now. Look at Rui. This is a mismatch. Right there, boom. Now look at Loon. Loon sees the mismatch and he's stepping up. Because he doesn't want Rui to get deep position. Right? He doesn't want Rui to get deep position. So Loon here steps up. Now look at Wiggins too. They understand that this is a mismatch. So Loon is over here at this elbow area. Steps at near the baseline, trying to use that as a defender. You see how he's angled towards Rui. You got Wiggins in the paint. You got AD. Now see, AD is over here. He's going to have to cut to force Loon to commit. So watch this. Now AD cuts sort of, but now Rui makes a quick move. So AD kind of stays back because he doesn't want to clog the paint. So now watch Wiggins. Wiggins has to help because Loon has to stick with AD, and if Loon overhelps, AD is going to be there for the board or for the pass. So watch Wiggins here. Wiggins has to help. Boom. Now Loon also helps. Now look at CP. Look at Clay. So CP's over here, and honestly, I don't think he needs to be this deep in the paint. But you see how Vando's in the corner, D'Lo's on the wing, and why is Gabe Vincent 35 feet out? Like, that's really far out. I don't think he needs to be that far out. But Gabe Vincent's pretty far out. Clay is over here. He's sort of... So you see how we're collapsing. You see how we're clogging the paint area. You see this? This was part of the scheme all night. So we're collapsing, we're clogging this. And now watch. Rui kind of right there. He drives into a crowd. And that's a miss. So that was great team defense. So Steph brings it up, transition, gives it up. Now you see how he gives it up and he's moving right there. Boom. Gives it up and moves. Sets a down screen for Wiggs. Now watch the secondary action on the right wing here. Look at CP. You see CP right here? This is a new addition. This is a new wrinkle to his game and understanding our system in the offense. Watch CP. He sets a screen for Clay. You see that? Clay has the ball, boom. Little bit of separation. Now Clay has it. He's probing. Okay, he passes the ball. There was nothing there. Wiggins takes the shot. Now, is this a good shot? I don't know. You have Anthony Davis in front of you. I feel like it'd be better if you put the ball on the floor and put pressure on him because he's out of the paint, right? If you have Anthony Davis out of the paint, you should probably attack the paint, right? So I don't think this is the greatest shot. But it is a shot that I've seen Wiggins make over AD before. But I think we could get...
AD made some serious, like look at if you put it back a little bit, he wasn't close initially. It's just because it's AD, right? So he makes
of course.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
He wasn't, it's just
sort of daring him to shoot. And it's not a horrible shot. I think we could have gotten a better look. But, hey, we'll live with that shot. Because I saw Wiggins hit that same shot in the playoffs. All right, now D'Lo has the ball. Now watch Loon. Loon, you see how Steph is kind of at D'Lo's hip? He's kind of side by side with D'Lo. And then you see Loon over here stepping up. Rui's kind of deep in the paint. But Loon has to help because D'Lo has a step right now on Steph. So now see Loon's over there. See that? Tough shot by D'Lo. I don't really like that shot. And he leaves it short. Great job by Steph to go for the board. And it's Warriors basketball. Let's move ahead. Okay, now watch this. So you got CP bringing the ball up. Okay, now watch Clay here. You see Gabe Vincent. Now we're seeing a lot of off-ball here. This is a lot of off-ball actions we're seeing, right? These aren't like regular sets. This isn't pick and roll. This is a lot of the complexities and the intricacies of this motion offense that Steve likes to run. So watch this. Boom. Steph sets kind of this brush screen. It's like this brush screen on the perimeter. Let me go back. I want you guys to see what Steph does. So watch this in real time. Steph sets this like brush screen. See, he doesn't really make contact. There's really no connection between Steph and Gabe Vincent. Now, Loon sets a down screen right here. This is just a straight pin down. Boom. Now, Clay gets some separation, but not enough to get a shot off. So Clay just keeps moving. He just remains in motion. He's sort of curling into the down the middle. He's curling down the middle into the paint. Now watch this. Now, there's a secondary action here with Steph. Steph's now moving. D'Lo has to take that into account because Looney's about to set another screen. So Looney sets another screen right there. And now Steph has an open shot. One dribble pull-up. And he misses. But that's a good shot. So you see right there, let's rewatch this in real time. So like I said, Steph sets a brush screen, flares out. Clay, the shot separation's not there. So Loon sets another screen. That's the second screen Loon sets. Little pump fake, separation, shot. That's a good shot. Now Rui brings the ball up. Boom, gets it to AD. Now AD, watch Clay. Clay's a little bit out of position here, but he recovers well. That's good defense by Loon. But AD hits a tough shot. That's, nothing to break down there. That's a great play. All right, Steph, little shovel pass to Wiggins. Loon, little fake DHO with Steph. Get to the CP. Now watch this. Watch this again. So, Loon, watch this. DHO with Steph. Watch D'Lo. See how far AD is back? And drop. So, boom. Now Steph doesn't make connection here, so they recover. Now watch Chris Paul for the get action. So he gets the basketball, boom. Separation. Loon sets the screen. CP sees Vando and his momentum trailing towards his right side. So CP decides to go left, right? He goes left, and that's a
Money
shot. That's his
every
shot right
time.
there.
That shot is money every time, big guy. Like I love it.
And by the way, notice Anthony Davis on this play. He, even though CP is operating in the mid range, right? You see CP sees Vando's momentum, boom, goes the other side. Now watch AD. He's not really staying up. He's still sticking to Loon in the paint, so he recovers with Vando. But you know that's bread and butter right there. That's bread and butter for Chris Paul. How you guys liking this breakdown so far? Pretty good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For
Yeah,
sure.
solid, man.
All right. D'Lo gets to AD. Here we go. Now let's go back. So D'Lo gets to AD. Now watch this. AD sees Loon. Look at how spread the court is. Clay is on Vando in the corner. CP's on Vincent, so they're spreading this out. Now, I don't like where Steph is, and I don't like where Wiggins is. It's really Wiggins. Steph is on his man. Wiggins should stick to Rui. Wiggins is sort of clogged up here. He needs to stick to Rui just because you don't want to have secondary breakdowns. But AD is not really seeing these actions, right? He's not seeing this breakdown or anything. AD just sees Looney in front of him and says, look, I'm Anthony Davis. I have 2 inches on you. I'm quicker than you, and I can put the ball on the floor. So Anthony Davis sees Kevon Looney and says, look, I'm just going to attack. And Looney does a great job. That's good defense. Look at this. This is good defense. This is Anthony Marshawn Davis making a tough shot. You just got to give him credit. Now, Loon, quick inbound. Look at that. Quick inbound. Quick inbound. Okay, look at the shot clock here. Everyone put the shot clock in the chat. Look at that. 21 fucking seconds, bro. We got the ball up in 3 seconds. Look at this pace. We got to note this. This is important. Boom. Loon gets it to CP. CP gets to Steph. Boom. The camera doesn't even cut off. He doesn't even cut it off. Boom. It cuts back. 21 seconds. 3 seconds up. Look at where Anthony Davis is. He's not even in the paint yet. Boom. Now watch this. You see how all eyes are on Steph right now? Now Steph.
Cutting out, man. You're cutting out. Dre. Oh shoot.
Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you did cut out, but you're good now.
Am I good now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We
can
good?
hear
We
you.
good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what was the last thing I said?
Said
What
you
was,
know,
Shot,
speed in which they brought the ball in with the shot clock.
and you saying
okay.
Anthony
So
Davis was out of the paint.
Yeah,
okay, got
yeah.
you. So 80's okay, yeah. So 80 was basically right there, right? So you see where 80 is? He's not even near the paint. Now watch Steph here. Steph sees CP float. See CP's kind of floating to this right side. So Steph sees that and see where Steph is. Look, all eyes are on Steph right now. You got Rui. Look at Rui's eyes. He's on Steph. Look at Gabe Vincent on Steph. Look at Anthony Davis on Steph. Now D'Lo and Vander are kind of tracking their matchups, but look at this. Steph sees CP floating to that right side and throws this whip pass cross court. Boom. Now Vando's kind of late on this. Vando doesn't even realize what just happened. So Vando has to recover. See? Now that's a little bit of a late recovery. Now watch this. I remember this play. This is about to be an illegal screen by CP, but this is the right play. This is the right action. It's just that CP wasn't set. So CP's trying to set a DHO up here, but he kind of turns his back into D'Lo, and it's an illegal screen. But watch Clay. See, Clay comes off this action. This is the right play. So watch this. Boom. See how CP turns his back? That's an illegal screen. You can't do that. So watch that. That's illegal. You right? You can't do that. So the ref calls an offensive foul. But if CP just runs a regular DHO with the ball in his hands and just sets Clay up with a traditional get action, that probably is separation. That's an open shot for Klay Thompson right there. Right? So this is an offensive foul, but that's the right play. That's the right mindset in terms of like the intentions there are correct. So that's a replay of the previous play. All right. Now let's see this right here. So now look at the Lakers. Look at the shot clock for the Lakers. They're pushing the ball too. 21 seconds. They're past half court. 3 seconds. Now watch this. Gabe Vincent has it. Now watch D'Lo. AD sets this kind of like weird. He's like kind of in front of CP to create separation. So like, boom. Now that's his down screen right there. D'Lo has the ball. Boom. Now CP's fighting though. CP isn't dead on the screen. If this is Jordan Poole probably is dead on this screen. Chris Paul fights. You see how he fights? Now CP's kind of recovered now. Now watch this. Now D'Lo's doing the bumper car stuff. You see this right here? D'Lo's doing some of the bumper car stuff to create separation. But look at Looney. Looney's right there. And he's not respecting AD's ability to shoot. Look at where Anthony Davis is. Looney's right here, but he's not respecting AD's ability to take that three-point shot. So Chris Paul is at D'Lo's hip, but Looney's kind of in this area to help out. Now D'Lo takes the shot. Now this is not bad defense. Look at this. Look at Chris Paul here, navigating the screen. Boom. At least, listen, Chris Paul is 6 feet tall. But the bare minimum we ask is just stick to your matchup and provide a little bit of defensive pressure. This is a great job. We got to give him some credit here. Good contest, and he misses the shot. Rebound. Now watch CP pushing the ball. Look at the shot clock. 21 seconds again. 21 seconds again. Klay has the ball now. Boom. Look at Looney. Right away, Looney sets the screen. This is immediate. Look at Looney. Look at Looney right here. Boom. Immediately sets the screen right there. Now watch. Look at Anthony Davis. He's at the elbow right now. Klay Thompson's about to take this shot. Look at that separation. Okay. Klay should have read this earlier. So you see how Klay's about to take the shot? Now D'Lo helps. D'Lo sees Klay about to pull this shot. Watch D'Lo. Now Klay sees D'Lo with his peripheral, right? Klay's peripheral sees D'Lo helping. So he tries to make this play to CP for a little kick out. But it's a little bit telegraphed, and D'Lo gets a hand on it for a deflection. And then that's a steal. They push the ball up. Now look how far AD is out. See, AD's not trying to run 94 feet, 94 feet, 94 feet, 94 feet. So AD's still trailing the play. So look at the transition defense here, though. This is good transition defense by the Warriors. I think D'Lo gets a layup here, but it's like a tough layup. So watch D'Lo. That's tough, man. So D'Lo does a good job. He's pushing the ball, right? Gets through. Steph is in the right spot. Wiggins, CP, they're in the right spot. Klay's in the right spot. Looney's in the right spot. It's just D'Lo's very fast. He pushes the ball and squeezes a layup. He really squeezes this shot through. I mean, this is a tough shot. So you live with that. So now Steph brings it up. Now watch Loon right here. Loon, another screen. Now, did you see what Steph just did with that counter? Steph switched it from his right to his left hand and then did a behind-the-back cross. Rejected the screen. Exactly, Cal. Exactly. He rejects the screen with the crossover. So see, he gets it to the left hand. Boom. Watch his little behind the back. Boom. Now separates. Now Gabe Vincent's stuck on this screen. Anthony Davis has to recover. Watch that. Boom. AD saying stick to Loon. AD wanted the switch there. Now look at this. Gabe Vincent, Anthony Davis are on Steph. Everybody's looking at Steph. Exactly, account name stand. Look at D'Lo's eyes. Look at Vando's eyes. Look at Rui's eyes. Now watch this. Steph has the ball. He throws that behind the head pass. Now watch Steph still on this play. See how Steph's running? Look at Anthony Davis and look at Steph. So they switched this successfully. Gabe Vincent is on Looney. Anthony Davis is on Steph. Watch Klay and watch Steph here. So Klay's kind of shifting. They're kind of rotating this perimeter formation. Steph's kind of relocating to the corner. AD just realizes this. Now Wiggins has the ball, and they're running another action here with Loon. So now Looney and Wiggins are running a pick and roll. And Wiggins takes this step back shot. Now, I don't think this is a bad shot because he has Gabe Vincent on him. But I do think Wiggins could have found CP for that top of the key shot. So this is Wiggins' shot, but ideally we'd like to move the ball around. But again, he has a mismatch in front of him. So it's not a horrible shot. We could have gotten something better, but I think this is okay. We can live with that. That's his shot. We miss it. AD brings the ball. Now watch this. AD brings the ball up, bringing it up. Now look, he has Klay Thompson on him. Klay Thompson's onto him. Now watch Steph. Steph's kind of digging right here. He's kind of digging. Looney has eyes too on this. Looney has his eyes on this too. He's leaving Rui open. So you're depending on Wiggins to close out on Rui and rotate. So CP3 and Wiggins are going to be basically rotating guys. Klay's on the ball against AD here. Steph's digging, and Looney's kind of in the paint as well, kind of helping out and roaming. So Looney's kind of roaming out there. Now watch AD. He's posting Klay up. Turnaround. Why would AD do that? Let's look at it again. If AD decides to duck down low and into the paint, you got Looney, you got Steph, and you got Wiggins on the collapse to worry about. So what AD decides to do is AD decides to fade away. AD decides to fade away from the help. So AD, instead of going, watch this, he's going to fade away from the help defense. He's not only fading away from Klay Thompson, he's fading away from the help. And Klay does an incredible job stripping him.
3-second violation defensively. That'll be a technical free throw.
Darvin Ham. Great for him. All right, what was that call right there? Is that tech or something? What did they even call? I don't know.
3 seconds.
Okay, so they called it 3 seconds. That's fine. They called that on Looney. But regardless, just the pure defensive scheme that they were running was essentially forcing Klay on the switch, right? We know that Steve Kerr said he'd guard some fours. Having quick hands, forcing AD to fade away from the help, right? And that's the right play, so that's fine. He misses the free throw. You move on. All right. So AD inbounds it to Gabe Vincent. Now watch this. You see D'Lo sets a little brush screen there, kind of flares out. AD's in this corner. Now CP sticks to D'Lo. Now watch this. This is a tight area on the perimeter, right? This is a tight area on the perimeter. So now you got AD setting the screen for D'Lo, and D'Lo's over here. Now they get a little separation, but CP's still trailing. Look at Kevon Looney here. He has his eyes on D'Lo, but he's also understands that AD's going to roll. So see, Looney does a good job kind of playing the cat and mouse game, enough so that CP3 recovers. CP3 recovers, and Looney does a great job helping. Now watch Wiggins. Wiggins is the MVP of this play. Wiggins is the now watch Wiggins here. They try to make this a 2v2, but Wiggins is the MVP here. So watch Wiggins on the help. So Steph and Rui are sort of Steph and Rui. Steph and Klay are on the perimeter. Klay's sticking to Rui. Steph is sticking to his man. Now watch Wiggins here though. Wiggins is helping. Wiggins is reading this action here. Either D'Lo can take the shot or make the pass to AD or kick it out to the corner. Wiggins helps enough for AD, but he also is in position. Look at this. See how Wiggins is kind of next to AD? But look at him. He's also in position enough to recover on Vando. Boom. Gets beat, but look at now Looney on this play. Verticality. Perfect. And then Looney just rips it. That's incredible team defense right there. Incredible team defense. That's straight verticality. Now, within a second, Chris Paul has the ball. Look at this. Look at where AD and look at where Vando are. Chris Paul has it. Boom. Pass to Steph. Pull up. Look at the shot clock. 21 seconds again.
And it's cool when Curry and Klay take 3-pointers off, early in the shot clock, not some other names that will not be mentioned.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. And again, AD right there, that's just a great talent. There's nothing to break down there. That's just a great player attacking another great player, and he's winning out that matchup. I mean, that's a great play by AD. Just going downhill, using his speed, using his frame, and trying to get a shot up over Kevon Looney. I mean, he just did a great job there. So AD gets the shot off, free throw, knocks it down. Now, Steph has the ball here, brings it up. Now, gets it to CP. This is a pistol action here. You can already tell, because Steph passes to CP and then runs towards Chris Paul. Right? So this is a pistol action. Passes to CP, then runs towards him. So watch this. Boom. Now he flares out. You see that? Runs towards, flares out. Boom. Now, Steph actually thought that pass was going to come to him. But what ended up happening is it actually went to Looney. So they're running this pistol action. They get it to CP. Now Steph kind of flares. They were running this set in training camp. Steph and CP were running this. Now CP passes to Looney. But Steph was kind of expecting this. Now, boom, gets it to Loon. Now, watch Steph here. He kind of resets, and watch Wiggins. He's saying, Wiggins, go, go, go. Cut behind me, cut behind me. He's setting the screen for Rui. Now, see how Steph's setting the screen on Rui? Now, watch where the ball is. CP and Looney are running this pick and roll action. Vando goes under the screen. But watch Steph here. Look at what Steph's doing. Steph is creating secondary actions. These are secondary creations by Steph for Wiggins. But CP didn't really see that. Vando's flopping over here. He goes under the screen. And that's a good shot by Chris Paul. He misses it, but that's fine. You live with that. Good activity by Clay, by the way.
Yeah, I love these activities for the board.
See how Clay?
I was going to mention.
Look
Yeah.
where Clay starts. Look where Clay starts on this play. Look where he starts. Look where he finishes. Look where Clay starts. Look where he finishes. He's attacking the glass. You got to give him some credit there. Okay. All right, so Gabe Vincent has the ball. They're bringing it up. Gets to AD. AD's saying, okay, let's set it up left side. Now, they're icing this pick and roll. Loon's in like a semi-drop, and CP is funneling D'Lo to Loon. You see that? This is like an ice coverage variation of that because they're funneling toward. This is kind of like a drop, but see, Chris Paul's angling D'Lo. He's like angling him towards Loon because he knows Anthony Davis isn't capable of hitting that shot. So they're kind of leaving AD open because they don't view him as a threat. And look at that. So you see how active CP is with his hands? Very active. So see, he reads the fact that D'Lo is gonna try to do this bounce pass for a pick and pop with AD. But CP reads that and deflects it, creates a deflection. Now Anthony Davis is open for the shot. I'm living with this shot. I don't know about you guys. I'm living with that. He's gonna miss that, right? Clay has the rebound. He's pushing it up. All right. Boom. I don't like that pass. I don't know what that is, but that's an awkward pass because now you're putting Wiggins in this weird position. So, you see, the ball movement's good, though. So, even though Clay it's a weird setup, Wiggins has the ball. He passes back to CP. Now, watch CP. Quick decision. And it's a good job by Clay here that he continues to move off the ball. So, Clay, look where he starts and look where he finishes. So, look, Clay starts on this right side, right? And look where he's finishing. Boom. Now, Chris Paul finds him on this cut. Good pass. And this is like a weird angle. So he like turns around. He misses the shot. But again, it's not horrible offense. And then great job by Steph there in transition. I felt our transition defense. Look at that. Really great play. And this is a preseason game, man. Great play by him. Now watch this. Look at the shot clock. 21 seconds again. Look how fast this game is moving. Look at the pace of this. Steph is moving it up, initiating, pushing the ball to CP. Chris Paul swings it to Wiggins in the corner. Wiggins, who's on Wiggins right now? D'Angelo Russell. So watch what Wiggins sees. He says, I got a midget on me. Boom. I got a 6'3 guard on me. I'm 6'7", 200. 210. Boom. That's a foul. That's a foul. They call the foul right there. They call the foul. That's what we want to see from Wiggins, bro. When you got a little guy on you, you need to put the ball on the floor and attack. And that's what he did. So great job by Wiggins. That's what we want to see. All right. Now, boom. CP gets it to Steph. Now watch this. Look at Gabe Vincent. Look how tight Gabe Vincent's playing on Steph right now. Look at how far out Steph is. He's beyond the hash mark. He's at the fucking logo, damn near. So look at that. Gabe is kind of like caught in this screen. Why is one side so over? loaded. That's a great point. That's a great point because Steph kind of dominated that area. Now he's kind of rejecting it. He's kind of going towards AD and forcing AD to come out on the perimeter, right? So look at that. Boom. AD, look how far back AD is. Gabe Vincent is like a solid 4 feet away from Steph. This is a good shot. That's not a bad shot. That's a Steph Curry shot. He just misses it a bit short. And look again. Watch the rebounds. Or a bit long. Steph misses it a bit long. And look at Wiggins. Look at Looney. These guys are active still. Rui. Look at this. Again, the Lakers. Look at AD. Outlet pass. Outlet pass to Rui. Look at that. Boom. Rui's attacking. Looney does an incredible job recovering. And look at that. See how Looney just has his hand up? His hand is just up. That's a 7'4" wingspan. It's deterring the shot. It's up. Air ball. Steph. Again, look at the shot clock. Look at the shot clock. Boom. Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He's at the three-point line and pulls up. Quick offense. Now look again. Look at the Lakers now. They're bringing the ball up fast. Right there. 19 on the shot clock. AD's getting into his stuff. Now, AD pull up. That's a great shot for the defense. I'm living with that. Look at the shot clock. Look at the shot attempt. And look at where our defender is. Looney. Nobody's working on this play. Is Steph Curry working? No. Is Chris Paul working? No. Is Andrew Wiggins working? No. Is Klay Thompson? Nobody's working. This is just a pull-up. You live with that. Klay Thompson rebound. Pushing the ball. Look at the shot clock again. Klay Thompson pushing. And look at that. That's what we want to see. We want to see us attacking D'Angelo Russell. He's small. He's frail. He can't really guard. He's out of position here in transition. Bump foul. That's 2 free throws. Right there. Boom. Out of position. That's a foul. Okay. Gets a couple of free throws off. Perfect. Now look at that. Now this is the first play where like the Lakers are sort of bringing the ball up slowly, right? They're kind of lollygagging up the court, getting into their stuff. Now you see AD sets a screen on CP. CP kind of gets caught. But watch D'Lo here. D'Lo, again, CP, incredible job. This is an incredible job. He's stuck on the screen because he wants to go under. But then he realizes that D'Lo's going to drive. So CP fights over the screen. Watch, boom, fights over and recovers. Look at that. That's good defense, bro. I don't know what people are talking about, but this is good defense. Now look at that. Boom, look at AD. That's an illegal screen. He's kind of leaning his shoulder out, and CP gets kind of this bump, and that's some separation right there. But look at Looney. Looney's kind of helping out. CP bites, but look at Wiggins now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This help defense is incredible. This help defense is incredible. So see, watch. CP gets stuck, recovers. Boom. Now, CP kind of goes for this pump fake. Watch Wiggins, though. And watch CP. CP contests with his right hand, or with his left hand. So on this play, CP contests with his left hand. But watch what he does. He turns and then contests with his right hand. And then look at Wiggins. These are 2 hands. 2 contests. And he misses. It's great defense. Now Klay brings it up. Now he's surveying the court. Look at who Klay Thompson has on him. Anthony Davis is out of the paint. Who is protecting the paint right now? If somebody drives the basketball, who's protecting the paint? It's either D'Angelo Russell or Gabe Vincent. Look at this. Step back 3. And that's a mismatch. Is that the greatest shot in the world? I don't know. I don't think it is. But at the end of the day, Anthony Davis is on the perimeter, right? And you have to attack that matchup however you can. You have to punish him. So look at how Looney clears out for Steph. By the way, look at Looney. You see how Looney's about to force Gabe Vincent to see? Looney's kind of forcing these guys to defend out because Rui has to account for Steph. Now Klay takes the step back over AD, and that's not a horrible shot. Again, That's a mismatch. AD's outside of the paint. You live with that. All right, and I think they call. Okay, so yeah, right here. Look at the shot clock again. 21 seconds. Gabe has now. Watch this. Steph gets caught. Right, he gets beat here. Now watch Gabe Vincent right there. This is pure ice coverage. Looney's kind of gapping, so he's accounting for the Gabe floater and also the Anthony Davis roll. Now he opts to pass it. Wiggins' help defense is incredible. Look at Wiggins. Boom. 2 guys in the paint, bro. Notice the hand in the passing lane to delay pass. Exactly. Great observation, Sun God. So now, look at Vando now. Vando's open in the corner, but this is what we want. We want to overhelp on AD and leave a guy like Jared Vanderbilt in the corner. Now, AD gets the shot in, but again, that's Anthony Davis. But you live with that. That's good defense. Like, in principle, that's great defense. Now, look at this. Look how fast look at CP. CP's telling Clay, yo, get free up on the wing, free up. Look at the shot clock, bro. Look at the pace they're playing at. Look how far out, how quickly CP brings the ball up. Boom. Now watch Clay saying, flare. CP, look, boom. He flares. And that's a bad shot. But again, Clay just hit 2 shots in a row. So this is a heat check. Right? And you can live with that. That's fine. So now they bring it up slow. Little cross court to D'Lo. Now, this is a play that's very this is on Klay Thompson, bro. This was one of the few bad defensive possessions on Clay. But this play on right here, this should not happen. So Clay's kind of upset that shout out Count Aim Stan. This is exactly right. So Clay is kind of pissed that he missed the shot. So look at CP. Who is Chris Paul's man right now? It's Jared Vanderbilt. Clay should be picking up D'Lo. I don't know why Clay is on Vando here, what he's doing. Clay should be on D'Lo right now. Chris Paul has to close out. And that's on Clay. So, but that's fine though, because Clay was really good defensively all night. That's just one play that we can pick out that he should have been better. And he apologizes. Yeah, that's a good point. Watch him. He does like my bad. Watch. He points up and says my bad. So D'Lo hits the shot and watch Clay. My bad. So it is, yeah. And again, we just want to limit these breakdowns as much as possible. So it's fine. We can live with that. He did a really good job over. Now watch this. They're setting up a split action here. If you ever see Wiggins in the post, watch Wiggins right here. Wiggins is kind of hovering in the post at this elbow sort of baseline area, this like mid-range area. Watch Looney. Looney's over here. He's setting it up. Boom. Now watch Steph. This is a split action. This is a classic split action setup. So Clay and Steph, these are some misdirection plays. Looney's about to set the screen. Watch Steph. Steph sets a down screen here for Clay. Clay flares. Looney sets a second screen for Vando. Look at that separation, bro. That's great. That's a great. Look at Anthony Davis. AD's in the paint. That's a great shot. Clay just misses it, but that's a great shot. So they move the ball up, move it up. Vando gets fouled. Now again, this is a great play by D'Lo. D'Lo has the ball. He pushes. He sees Vando. Right? Boom. Quick pass. Forces the foul. Great play by Vando in transition. He did a good job putting pressure. So skip ahead.
Not going to stop play. Love both of these. Thrown out of the game because of it.
So Vando, I think, misses both of these. Now, we get Kuminga and Pods in. And Saric. And Moody. So now, Pods has the ball. Passes to Saric. Watch Kuminga here. This is great by Kuminga. This is a staple of the offense. Yup, boom. Sets a little brush screen. Now watch Moody. Now he sets a screen. We call this horns. This is horns. Inverted. This is inverted. So this isn't exactly horns, but this is like a variation of this. So like Kuminga sets this sort of brush screen. Moody sets another one. It's like a variation of horns. And then Wiggins comes out, pops out. Boom! Saric sets a screen, redirects. Wiggins sees Vando out of position. So Wiggins kind of jab steps and then beats Vando off the dribble, gets to the rim. This is great by Wiggins. He reads the defense perfectly. So he has the ball. Look at Vando. Jab step, boom, out of position. Beats his man off the dribble and attacks. Draws the foul. But that's great by Kuminga, and that's great by Moses Moody to understand where to be on that play. They knew exactly where to be. Skip ahead, skip ahead. All right. By the way, let me go back, actually. Look at Kuminga and look at Saric. Great activity. They're not assuming that this is going to be a make or a miss. They're fighting. Look at them. They're fighting. Look at Kuminga. He's deflecting. That was Kuminga deflecting right there. Saric deflecting. Now, Anthony Davis is 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. So, of course, he's going to get the ball. But look at Kuminga. Look at the effort. This is what we want to see. Great effort. D'Lo brings it up. Now he's telling Christian Wood to post up. You see that? He tells Christian Wood post up. Or be in the dunker spot. So he's look at D'Lo point. See, he's telling him dunker spot. Go to the right side. All right, now watch this play right here. Says clear out. Look at Anthony Davis. Now look at Moody. Look at Saric. Look at this pick and roll play right here. So Moody is forcing AD, like Moody's angling himself. You see how Moody's angling himself? So he's kind of like forcing D'Lo to like not accept the screen. You see what I'm saying? Like Moody's gapping the screen here. So watch D'Lo. Boom. D'Lo can't really go for the. So he's like, I'm just gonna go where Moody's funneling me. He's funneling D'Lo. Watch Saric. Saric is right there. And AD's now. See, Saric is just a little bit slow, but that's the right idea. Like if that's Draymond on this play, this is a stop. Like Draymond's either like altering the shot, blocking the shot, deflecting the pass, or recovering to AD for a miss. Like if this is Draymond, this is a stop. And Moody did a great job forcing D'Lo, funneling him into the paint. This is great. It's just that D'Lo just hits a shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. So he knocks it down. Now look at Pods. Brings it up. Now, look at the shot clock again, bro. 4 seconds. It takes 4 seconds, they bring it up. Pods passes to Saric. Look at Saric. Little get action with Kuminga. Boom, sets a screen. Now look at Rui. Rui's kind of disconnected here. Kuminga sees that. And Rui gets caught up on this screen. So Kuminga's like, look how far Anthony Davis is. Kuminga sees AD and says, look, either you're going to give me the layup or you're going to pick up your second foul. You have to make a choice here. So Kuminga sees that, hesitates a little bit, just a little bit, but enough to where he can now, right, hesitates a little bit. And part of that is actually not even hesitation. Part of that's just getting caught on the screen, right? He hesitates, but he gets caught on the screen a little bit. But here's what Kuminga does. Just goes full throttle downhill. Left hand. Boom. And Anthony Davis can't pick up that second foul, so he lets him go. Now look how fast they bring it up. Look at the shot clock, 24 seconds. They whip the ball up the court. Look at the shot clock, 23 seconds, bro. 1 second up. It took 1 second. And look at that. Rui downhill, and he gets the layup. So that's bad transition defense. Kuminga brings the ball up. Now notice, Kuminga has the ball in his hands the last few possessions. Kuminga's bringing the ball up on multiple possessions here, right? So passes it to Saric. Saric just steps right into this shot. Look at that. Look at that confidence. Just steps right in. He's like, I got a gap. I'm knocking this shot down. Quick offense. Quick offense. Look at that shot, by the way. Look at the shot clock on that shot. 18 seconds. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Boom, knocks it down. Quick offense. Trail 3. Yep. Now look at D'Lo playing the half court, posting up AD. Now look at this. Everybody's cleared out right now. Everybody is cleared out. They're letting AD do his thing. Kuminga, Moody, GP, Pods. This is a 3-guard lineup, by the way. This is a 3-guard lineup. But look at this. Saric does a good job staying in front. He's staying in front. Staying in front. And uses his quick hands, bro. Great hands by Saric for the deflection. Great job. And now look. Saric doesn't just think, oh, I made this play. I'm just going to do my... Look, Saric runs. Look how hard Saric runs. He's running hard. Boom. Gets it to Moody. Kick out. Saric. Great pass. Kuminga got to finish that. So let's break this down. So we get the stop. Kuminga little outlet to Moody. That's the right play. Moody gets a step. Kind of gets caught in this like weird crowded area. But Saric gets the ball. Now, JaMychal probably takes this shot last year. But Saric whips the pass to Kuminga. Great pass. This is a great play. And Kuminga got to finish that. But look at Moses Moody on the boards, bro. Over 2 players, bro. This is over 2 players. Moody, look at where Moody starts. Moody's out of bounds, bro. He's out of bounds. And then look, he recovers for the rebound. Look at the hustle. Deflection. Pods has the ball. He's surveying the court. Gets to the rim, but obviously gets stripped right there. That's fine. But look at the little things we're doing. We're doing all of these little things. This is great. This is exactly what you want to see. All right, here we go.
He was going crazy this summer. Maybe added an inch.
So D'Lo. I'll probably just keep this breakdown to the first quarter. So because I don't want to interfere with the Niners game. So I'll just keep it to the first quarter. All right. D'Lo passes to Christian Wood. Now, they're running a little get action here. But look at Dario again. Look at this. Look at the shot clock. Look at the shot clock. It's great. Yep, exactly, Sun God. Great pressure. Look at the shot clock, bro. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. They got to get into their offense. Look at 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Perfect defense. Look at this. So now we're this is ice coverage right here. Saric is kind of sticking to Wood, but recovering on D'Lo. Pods does a great job sticking to D'Lo and fighting over the screen. Look at that. Look at Moody. Look at Moody digging for just as the help man. He's leaving Christie open. So Moody, look at where Moody is. This is actually a bad rotation by Moody. He's a little bit too far out. Moody should be a little bit, I don't know. This is a little bit too far out for my liking. But look at this. D'Lo finds Christie and watch GP2. Textbook. Pressure. Closeout. Boom. Stop. Now we go. Push the ball. Push the ball. Look at the shot clock. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Kuminga wide open. Now, I don't like this shot. Personally, I don't like this shot. I think you have enough on the shot clock. You have a slow player in front of you, Christian Wood. You can beat Christian Wood off the ball or on the bounce, off the dribble, right? You can use your dribble, off the dribble, beat him off the bounce, and look at Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is not stopping you at the basket. So this is not a great shot, in my opinion. GP, look at GP on the boards, though. Look at GP. I feel like on every offensive play, there's at least one player, like, trying to, like, make something happen. Like, either be like hustle or like deflect or whatever. Disagree. He gives space because he wants to drive. That is true, Sun God. That is true. But here's the thing. I think Christian Wood isn't strong enough or quick enough to stay with him. So you're right. You could argue it's not a bad shot, but I feel like Kuminga, given his physical abilities, his tools, I feel like he could have taken advantage there. But it's fine either way. GP tries to deflect it. Here we go. Brings the ball up. Now, Saric is on Cam Reddish. Is that necessarily a favorable matchup? Probably not. So Cam puts the ball on the floor. Now, watch what they're doing here. Christian Wood is posting up Kuminga. See this? Posting him up. Kuminga does a good job doing his work early, right? Kuminga doesn't allow Christian Wood to get deep post position, right? His position's pretty good. So Kuminga does a good job here. Right? Holding ground. Great job. That's great. Great. He doesn't reach in. Didn't reach. Yeah, exactly. Didn't reach in. Didn't do anything. Look. Boom. Just didn't do anything. And gets the rebound. Exactly, Sun God. Exactly. Gets the rebound. Now look at this. Gets the rebound. And then throws this baseball pass. Like, how many feet is that, guys? Like 50, 60 feet? I mean, shit. Pods has the ball. Torian Prince sees Pods. Closes out. Pods, Euro step. Great job. Great poise. Didn't lose control. Stayed composed. Great job. Notice how Christian Wood's bringing the ball up. Now, D'Lo has the ball. Look how far out D'Lo is. This is all because of GP2's pressure. Look at Gary Payton's pressure here. Look at this. Look at how far away they are from the basket. Look at that. Look at the shot clock, guys. Look at the shot clock. Boom. So D'Lo sees the help. Look at that. Saric does a really good job here. Backpedaling in drop, right? This is drop coverage. He's backpedaling. Now, look at Moody. I feel like Moody's sort of trapping the box here. He's trying to help off the drive because the Warriors are a little undersized. So this is what the Warriors are doing schematically. The Warriors are basically saying, look, we're smaller than you. We don't have as much size as the other team. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pack the paint. We're going to crowd you. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically pack the paint. D'Lo sees this. And what he does is he throws this like skip pass, right? This is like a skip pass to the corner for Cam Reddish. Now watch Kuminga. Look who's behind Kuminga. That's Max Christie. Max Christie is setting a screen here so that Cam Reddish can take a clean shot. But watch Kuminga here. This is Draymond Green-esque. Close out. Perfect. Now, watch GP2. Look at how unique. This is a very unique offense. Very unique counter. Gary Payton sets this screen on D'Lo. This is a guard setting a screen on a guard for a big. Boom. Watch GP2. He's rolling. Did you guys just notice what just happened right there? Saric was looking for GP2 on the roll. They ran GP as the pick and roll roller. And Saric was looking to make the pass. Look at that. He was looking to make the pass. Very unique. Skip pass to Kuminga. Kuminga little get action with Pods. Pods swings it to Saric. Now watch Saric. He's looking to make a play here. So he sees Kuminga cut. Right? Kuminga gets good positioning. And forces the foul. That's a mismatch. He's just stronger than Torian Prince. So he's just bumping him and forcing, and he's turning into him. He's turning into him and forcing that foul. Perfect play by Jonathan Kuminga. All right, let's skip ahead. Now, here we go. They feed Kuminga again. Saric feeds Kuminga here. This is like this mid-post area. Right there, boom. Kuminga jab steps, and then Torian does a good job recovering. Posts up, and bump, and right there, again. This is just great job by Kuminga. Phenomenal footwork, right? The jab step, forces, and then the spin, right? He spins away, and then he turns and fades back. And Torian Prince's defense is just bad, man. He fouls him, and that's just a really good shot. That's just a really good one-handed, like, push shot, right? And when you look at other teams, right, if you see, like, a Chris Middleton, Chris Middleton doesn't have a chance against Jonathan Kuminga. A guy like, I don't know, even Drew Holiday. He's small, like, or even like a Jaylen Brown. Like, Jonathan Kuminga has position, and he has a frame that's very difficult to stop. Like, look at that. He's quick, he's agile, he's strong. Look, he's quick, agile, and strong. He's the perfect package in terms of his physical tools. Pause. Now, Pods is kind of, look at Pods, by the way. Look at Pods. 94 feet, bro. 94 feet. Christian Wood sets a screen. Kind of pops out. It's kind of like this, like, brush screen, or like, not a brush screen. It's kind of like this, like, I forget, like, the terminology. I think it's like, I think it is a brush screen, because he's kind of flaring out. It's sort of like it's like a fake screen. So he's not really setting a real screen, because there's no contact made. He's like he's not diving, but he's like flaring out. So look, he like brushes, and then boom, pick and pop. It's a ghost screen. Yeah, it's like a ghost screen. So this ghost screen right there, boom. Now look at Moody. Moody does a really good job here. So look at who Moody's man is. Moody's man is, yeah, he slips out. It's like a slip or a ghost screen. So Christian Wood sets like this slip or ghost screen, but he flares out. Now look at Moses Moody. Moses Moody is on Max Christie. But watch what he does here. He sees Christian Wood pop out. And he sees that Pods and Saric are kind of out of position. So what does he do? Moody kind of recovers. He like gaps him almost and does like a little stunt. He's like stunt towards him. And then he recovers to Max Christie. That's a little nuance, but that's really good and valuable. Because what he does is he makes Christian Wood second guess. Should I take the shot or should I make a play? So they run a little get action for Torian Prince. GP2 does a great job sticking with him, showing his hands. Saric stays with the play. Saric does a really good job here. But he really doesn't contest, and Torian gets the layup. Stunt and recover. Yep, he stunts and recovers.
Pairing Saric with either Loon or Draymond would be good, because it's not too good a defender to just leave him out there as the only big.
Exactly, I agree. Yeah, I think pairing him next to Draymond is probably best. All right, watch Kuminga here. So Kuminga moves the ball. Look at the shot clock. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Moves the ball, swings it to Saric. Now watch this. Sets a screen. Now Kuminga slips. He slips. Look at who Kuminga's man is on this play. Kuminga's man is Torian Prince. And then it's Cam Reddish. So watch this. Cam Reddish. Boom. He slips. Now look at this. Now they switch it. It's Max Christie now. You see how they switch that? Now Moses has the ball. Kuminga has good position on a smaller player. Boom. Gets it to Pods. But again, this is where the connectivity needs to. So right here, that's just a little bit of lack of communication. Pods and Moody kind of get caught. And it's like this weird like pass that just gets picked off. So that's okay. But Pods, look at that. Pods doesn't give up on the play. So watch Pods and watch Saric. Saric doesn't give up either, by the way. Saric made the mistake, but he doesn't give up. Pods, boom, right there. Anticipates the charge and takes it. And then look at that. Great transition defense right there. Now look at that. Brings the ball up quick. Little get action with Pods. Pick and roll. Now he gets some separation. And look at that footwork. Beautiful. Little get action, like I said. Boom. Replay. Now, Christian Wood is kind of helping, but then he's recovering to Saric because he knows that Saric can shoot. So Pods uses his footwork to evade the defender and uses his strength to get a shot off. Look at that. All right, here we go. So you got Jalen Hood-Schifino right there. Some separation by Christian Wood. You see Pods right there. He's trailing. Saric does a great job playing in drop. That's really good by Saric. But look at that pass. That's a great pass. So JHS, look at that one-handed pass. That's a dot. Now, Reddish does a great job. And yeah, Pods got that Kyle Anderson in him. Absolutely. Pods is just super solid, man. Doesn't make many mistakes. Now look at Cam Reddish. Great swing pass. That's the right play. Torian Prince. Look at Kuminga. All right, if I were to criticize, I think Kuminga should have, I don't think he should have left his feet there. All you have to do is just step right to him and stunt. You don't have to do anything crazy. So he jumps. Now he's out of the play. But look at that. He realizes he made the mistake, does an incredible job, second effort, exactly, count name stand, and contests. Great recovery. So even though we see Kuminga making a couple mistakes here and there, he's making up with it with his secondary efforts and with his attention to detail once he realizes that he makes those mistakes. So look at that. Great defense. Didn't give up on the play. Exactly, Ramon. Did not give up on the play. Pods, now watch Pods here. Pods sees Moody, and you know what Pods does here? This is very smart. Pods sees that the Lakers' defense weak side is not set. So this weak side is not set. So he's like, okay, Moody can kind of take advantage of this. So let me find Moody early. Exactly, they're facing the rim. So let me find Moody early, and boom, open shot right there. In rhythm. He misses it, but that's not a bad look. Now, Jalen Hood-Schifino sees Pods in front of him, and he sees food. But look at Saric, and look at Pods. Look at what Pods does. That's a very subtle decision. What Pods does is he just turns. He just changes his body. Watch what he does. He turns. Look at what he does there. See, he's funneling him, and then he's like, I'm out of position. Boom, he turns. So now you got to face Saric and Pods on the drive. So Jalen's like, fuck, I can't. But now Saric closes. See, what Saric does is he kind of just sticks to his man. But on that play, right, if Saric kind of stuck to the paint, right, because Pods turns to try to have Saric funnel into him. You see, he flips it. Exactly, son God. He flips his hips. But Saric probably should have helped. Instead, Saric closes out. And then, see, Pods is left with this tough coverage. And they don't even call a foul. Look at that. I thought that might have been a foul. So look at that. So Pods, let me see what he does here. Pods stays his ground. Boom. Now he's showing his hands. I think that's good defense. That's actually textbook. Pods doesn't reach in. He uses his body. He stands his ground. That's fine. Now watch Kuminga. Watch Kuminga. Second effort. Boom. Gang rebounding. Gets the board. Now watch that. Shot clock at 19. Cam Reddish is in front of him. They get it to Saric. Back to Kuminga. Get action. Running a little pick and roll. Kuminga rejects the screen, but loses the ball. And tries to drive. Kicks it out. Now on this play, I remember watching this play. I did not like, I felt like there should have been a little bit more ball movement. And I think they figured that out. So Kuminga has the ball. He's trying to make something happen. This is a breakdown, right? Look at that. All right, now Moody has the ball. The ball is stopped now. Stopping. But see, Moody does a great job turning something out of nothing. So he stops on a dime and turns around. That's just a great shot. You know, that's just a talent right there. That's just talent. Christian Wood bringing the ball up again. Look at that. Christian Wood bringing the ball up again. So Jalen Hood-Schifino, they're running pick and roll. Look, again, that little slip screen, that little ghost screen flare out for Christian Wood. Jalen doesn't find him, though. He just decides to take this matchup and kicks it out. Now, watch Kuminga here. Kuminga does a good job. See how Kuminga's helping on... He's tagging. You see how Kuminga's tagging? That's what you call tagging. So,
Hey, Dre, if you go a little bit back, the
yeah.
reason the point that guy right there with the ball didn't pass the Wood pause was because of like Pod's effort. You see that jump right there?
Good observation. Potts
Yeah,
jumps to
to
prevent...
protect the pass. Yes,
Yes, and he makes him second guess that.
yes,
So he
yes.
probes
That's
even
why.
more. You're right. That's a great point. And then look at Kuminga helping on the drive. So he kicks out. Now Kuminga's a little bit out of position, but what he does is the Draymond rotation. Boom! Right back. Close out. Great job. Air ball. Perfect. Saric finds Moody, and Moody travels here. I think Moody should have taken this shot, personally. I think he really thought about it a little too much. Boom, he should have taken this. But he instead travels, and, you know, that's okay. Young player makes mistakes. It happens. Now, look at this pressure. You got GP and you got Pods out there. This is really good pressure. Look at that. Look at the shot clock. It's winding down, winding down, winding down. 16, 15, 14. They're not even getting into their sets yet. Watch Christian Wood again. See, boom, Pods. Look at what Pods does. Again, reads the play, reads the pick and pop, and wow, that's incredible activity right there. Steals the ball out of thin air, and then throws this left-handed, outlet push pass to GP for an easy layup. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful defense to offense. Do you guys see how we're beating the Lakers in the details? You see how we're beating them in the details? And now look at the score. It's reflecting in the score. These details... All right, they run a get action for Cam Reddish. And then Moody. Now watch that. Perfect. Look at that.
He
So
does an amazing job moving his feet while his hands were up there. By the way, that's very tough to do. It's tough to keep balance while you do that. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Exactly. So Saric, what he's doing, he's pressuring. Moody gets a bit caught, but what he does, he recovers really well. Look at that recovery by Moody. Now look at Pods. Pods is tagging because he knows that he has to help just in case Cam Reddish gets enough separation for the drive. And then Pods, boom, recovers. Look at Pods recovery. To the corner. Gets beat. Now look at Moody help this time. Now Moody is helping. Now look at Kuminga. Kuminga's man is Taurean Prince, but Kuminga sees Cam Reddish and says, I'm going to help you now. And boom. Look at this defense. We are helping the helper on every play. Helping the helper. Outlet pass by Kuminga. Another great pass. But, of course, this is a great play by Saric. This is a great play by Saric. And I felt like Kuminga could have had a layup here, but he sees Steph standing, and he's like, oh, greatest shooter ever, but obviously Steph's not in the game, so that's a turnover. But again, I felt like Kuminga could have taken the shot here, and I feel like he should look to take that shot more often. All right, here we go. Final play, Hood-Schifino. Now watch this. You notice what they do here. Do you guys notice this? Who is on Christian Wood to begin with? Who's on Christian Wood? It's Saric. Do you see what they're doing? The Warriors realize that the Lakers want to attack Saric. They're trying to attack Saric. So what do the Warriors do? They pre-switch. I didn't even notice this until now. They pre-switch. Look at Moody out there now. Moody's on Christian Wood now. Look at that pre-switching. They're already pre-switching in in preseason, guys. They're pre-switching in preseason. So watch this. Pre-switch. Boom. Now Sarge is in the corner. Christian Wood's out there, but look at Moody. Recovers. Boom. They switch it. Pods now is on Christian Wood. Moody's on Jalen Hood-Schifino. Hands up. Pods is the help man. And he hits a tough shot. But again, that's great defense. That's great defense.
You see how important that is, Dre? Like,
100%.
not
It's the details.
Not only like the little details or whatever, but when you're on a string, that's the type of thing that you do. Now, if you take a bad three on a possession, like a real long three, when you probably shouldn't be taking it, and you're annoyed with guys on a possession, when you're on defense, you're not going to be on a string like that. There's so many times last season where I've seen guys come down the court, and they were supposed to do something similar, and then all of a sudden, guy scores a bucket on them, and then all of a sudden, they're holding their hands up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. The help last season was not nearly as good as it is just this first preseason game. Guys, do we want to do a second quarter breakdown, or do we just not want to leave it at this? We spent an hour damn near breaking down that first quarter, bro.
Dre, you were cooking. You keep going. Pause.
Dude, my
Yeah, keep the
voice
stove
might be
going.
down.
Yeah, you're tired. You sound tired.
All right. We have 3. All right. We'll do the second quarter, guys. We'll do the second quarter. All right.